Hi, how you doing? This is Brian and Sarah Garding. I call it that because it is still guarding what I'm doing. I'm not like others out there that has a lot of land and able to plant things. I live in an apartment, but I try to do my best to grow my plants in my patio. Everything's organic. Nothing that I do is not organic. And in the future videos, I'm going to show you certain different things that I do. Comes to the watering and feeding the plants. But there's certain things that I have done. This is not my first time gardening. I've been doing it off and off, and I have did another YouTube page, some of the recordings, and I also had reptiles at that point, and I decided to change and open a YouTube page just on my plants and get rid of the other one because I do not have reptiles anymore, so there's no need for it. So I just wanted to start a new page brand new. As you can see, I got the Christmas cactus. I'll do my best to remember the names of these plants. I have a hard time always remembering names. I have these beautiful flowers on these cactus plants, and I got different color. I got the little pink, and then the orange and red. Well, they call it pink. I call it more like purple. This one right here. But I also grow what we call recao. Some people, trees. We have a lot of trees, so they dump a lot of their leaves here. But we got what's called recao. This is like an herb that we use to put in our rice and our beans, to put flavor into the rice, and our meat and our beans. But I also, like I said, I do organic. I do have the worms inside these pots. A little experiment I decided to do. I've seen a lot of people call this, called worm towers. They put it in the middle of the garden when they have growing beds and stuff. I thought maybe it'll work as in the pots. And it does work if you look at it. This was used to be brand new, full food, and as you can see, the worms they're breaking it down, and it's actually turning into castings. This is not the first castings that I will receive. Like I said, I had in another video, another YouTube page of how I did everything. Unfortunately, I'm gonna get rid of that one. But this will be our new page, and I'll start all over as soon as this fills up again. I'll start over, and what I do is the castings, I just throw it in here, right on the back to the plants, so they can feed off of it. I have the hibiscus plants also. That flower kind of died off already, but I kind of pruned this one down because it was pretty long. You can see that how I pruned it. And then the side shoots started coming out. They all also have the worm castings, worms in them to grow, and there's several other plants in here. When I do the other videos, I'm gonna be doing one specific plant at a time. What else I have? I got what's called sweet peppers and ices. We have sweet mint. We call in Spanish we call it Lleva Buena. And then we have the posadas. We have the spider plant. And I got several plants. And then that's my little worm bin that I use for those who doesn't have worms, that I can feed them with the castings and worm teas. And then I got several plants in there. And like I said, I'm in my patio, so seats is going to be in the way. Little different type of plants in there. I have elephant ears, and I have a different type. I forgot the name of it, but when I read through the recordings, I'll make sure I'll let you know the names. And then, sorry for the movement of the camera. I got other basils there, and then let me move this up in here. I have my aloe plant. We call this recao. Oregano, sorry, wild oregano, and then another hibiscus plant which also has worms in it. The whole thing is to grow everything organically, nothing with chemicals. And you're lucky now because I'm gonna be moving to another apartment, unfortunately. And the new apartment, I'm gonna do a better setup on the plants. That's why I decided to put plants together in one pot, because putting worms in it helps out. You can feed them constantly. I believe it's on the timing of the castings, like every 2 months, I get a new batch of castings to throw in there. This one has been, what I'm showing, going a lot more faster, but only time will tell. You know what I mean? Only time will tell. And I see a lot of baby worms as well. So, like I said, this is just a little presentation of our garden. And we're hoping that you enjoy it. And of course, we're going to be later on in the future, we're going to be buying my own house with some land in it. So we'll be growing more stuff, and we'll be doing more, of course, our organic fertilizers to give it to them. So, like you can see how beautiful it is. And even this plant has the worms in it, and the cactus is doing very well growing in it. And you can see how beautiful those. I mean, the flowers were a lot more beautiful, and I'm sure it'll be getting a lot better in time. Well, I'm going to let you go for now. Again, I want to thank you for those who's going to start watching my videos. I appreciate it, and I thank you very much for taking your time to watch this video. And hopefully I'll be seeing you in my future videos. So please, if you like the video, hit like. As if you're new, and of course you're new, there's no one yet in my YouTube page. So subscribe and wait for the new page, and hopefully you can give me some tips and how to do things with these certain plants. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much, and Merry Christmas to all.